Yo, 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 it's Monday, so you know what that means. It's time for another episode of Marcus in the Man Cave with your boy Marcus and my beautiful, amazing co-host, Mr. Nell Millfield. How you doing?
I'm wonderful. The opening is a vibe.
You like that? You like
I
that? So yeah,
do.
I feel it. I feel it. What's up, everybody? We're glad to be back for another week, and we got a special guest all the way from Charlotte. Man got his own podcast. He's the host of his podcast, Mez Drinks and Chill podcast. Mr. Mez is with us today. What's up, bro?
What's going on, man? Pleasure to be here. Thank you for
Glad
having
to
me.
finally get you on the show tonight,
Sure.
man.
Sure.
Been a long time coming, but we finally worked it out and made it happen. Definitely
Yeah.
appreciate you being here.
Sure.
Yeah, man, we got a lot to catch up on. It's been a little bit, Janelle, since we had a show together.
It has.
She was on strike, y'all, and she didn't like what we was paying, so she decided to just be out
That's
and whatnot.
not true at all.
Yeah. Nah, she was rocking with us. But she had her anniversary. Anniversary happened. What else did you have? Trevor's birthday happened. What else? What am I missing? Father's Day. Oh, happy belated Father's Day to you, man.
Thank
Yes,
you,
happy
man.
Lady Father's Day.
Yeah, got a cool kid. How'd you celebrate, man? What the family do for you?
Man, I just like my time to be chilling. I don't be wanting to do nothing. That's my type of Father's Day.
So do you send everybody else away?
I mean, for the most part, just be left alone. And then she bought me some cologne, which is what I wanted. Other than that, like I'm real easy to please, and we've been together so long. I really don't be wanting nothing. I don't really be needing nothing.
Come on, black man.
No, I hear you. How long y'all been together? Like how long y'all?
2010.
Since 2010.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then we got married 2021.
2021. Okay, good. So y'all went in for the long haul. You knew that was gonna be it.
For sure, yeah.
For sure. So if she's watching, hey girl, look,
Girl, you better have a man.
got that man. Yeah,
Not the clock it. What is it that y'all be doing?
a little snapping of the nails. She
Right.
really does that simply because she wants us to see her nails. So she has a
Hold
really.
on, because
Somebody do that?
my nails are broken right now, but they're getting done tomorrow. I honestly might post from the page so y'all can see.
You came on the show with broken nails. I can't believe it.
Yo, nails are so expensive
Can I
nowadays. That's crazy what y'all pay.
I don't even like telling people how much I spend on my nails.
How much you
It's
spend on
crazy.
nails?
I want
you
you to
spend?
guess.
No, because I be loving like in the conversations that be happening nowadays. Like women don't be. You out there playing the game. You always playing the game, spending all that money on them games. and
You know
stuff.
I'm not like that.
I know you now, but then you turn around. How much your nails cost? I know they cost at
I
least
would say
$150.
around $120 maybe.
I'm gonna say 150 because I've seen them nails.
The base price is $150. That's if I don't get like designs.
And
And
that's
stuff.
why Trevor
How
will
often
never
you
be home. How often do you get them?
Once a month.
That's not that crazy.
Or it's like once every 6 weeks.
Okay.
It's 3
Damn.
weeks. It's once every 3 weeks.
No, it's not.
She knows it's once
my girl
every
does
3
a great
weeks.
job. My girl does a great job.
Mhm.
That's without design.
Now, do you enjoy the therapeutic, just the nature of getting nails, or you want the design is what you're really going for, not for the calm and stuff? Because some
Well, I
people go
go
with
for the
therapy.
whole thing. I've been going to the same beautiful woman for the last 4 years. And she's the homie. So we have really good conversation. She's now gone independent, so it's just me and her instead of being in the salon. And she's extremely talented. I mean, as you see, like she's outlandishly talented. So I don't mind. It's worth it. It's worth every moment and every minute.
Okay, well, I'll take that. But it's like for men, man, we start complaining when the barber be $50. Y'all over here spending $150 on just the nails. That's crazy.
That's a lot. Yeah.
That's a lot. But hey, if you love it, we love it. With that being said, let's see. Lula's in here. She said, "Oh no, I do 3 weeks every 3 weeks, and it's about 110. Oof. Nail for nails and petty. See, that's acceptable.
Oh yeah.
You come home.
Well, I get like one base, really, really good pedicure, and then I just keep up with my toes the rest of the summer.
Because my thing is, what you coming home, your nails all done, and I'm getting ready, and I get down to them toes, and they raggedy. Like you painting outside the lines. Like I'm gonna be a little upset.
Painting outside the line is crazy.
Granted, I feel like pedicure prices are way more outlandish than nail prices.
What's the prices?
Just I didn't get any. I got just a basic. I didn't need no buffering, nothing like that. My toes was fine. I just wanted them painted. It was $60-something.
Bro, y'all can't
When
do
we
it
was at
yourself.
Howard, we could have went right to that little bootleg shop on the corner and
That's
spent
when,
$45 for nails
I mean,
and toes.
I was getting a haircut in college for $10.
Hello.
Yeah,
Just because
back
I
in
was
the
a
day,
student.
that's what I was paying. But after a while, I started learning how to do everything myself. Like I shape myself.
Yeah, I was gonna
up.
say Trevor
My
cuts his
son's hair.
entire hair.
Someone said, "Where do you?" Lula said, "Where do you go?" Like, hey, where you be going?
Is this on YouTube or Instagram?
Yeah, YouTube.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say
Instagram for
we
some
do-
reason. Can you see us on Instagram? Because I can't see it.
No.
Yeah, Instagram. I told you
It's
it's
a
been.
racism. I'm telling
It's
you.
I've been kicking it. This is the third week in a row that the streaming has not gone through to them. So maybe it's a StreamYard thing, but I'm guaranteeing it's a rights issue. They hate when you try to stream to multiple platforms. It's so they can get money. That's all it is. They don't want to lose out on money. You're 2 hours away from me. Oh, she is. I forget. Y'all 2 hours apart.
She said, "Where do I go?"
Yeah. You're not about to go no 2 hours because what I'm not going to be doing is paying for you to drive to daggone. Like, not happening. Not happening. But yeah, no.
I go to, and she's in Raleigh. She's 20
No.
minutes from my house.
Oh, she's in. Oh, your nails line. I was like, Lou, I didn't know.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm like, wait, what? Are you in Charlotte?
No, but I was just in Charlotte not too long ago.
Janelle has a habit of like being in a place and telling you after she's left it.
Oh,
So
yeah,
that way
that's
she
smart.
doesn't have the, she doesn't have to see you if she don't want to.
I'd be on the
That's
move.
Mm-hmm. Whatever.
I'm currently on punishment because we was doing too much in June. I realized we went somewhere every weekend.
You
That's
got
cool.
warrants or something?
Hmm?
You got warrants?
Plus, listen,
Well, after she told people they can't have their assistant dogs in the store today, I bet
What?
she is. She said anybody that got a CNI dog, keep them.
It was a blind person you said that to?
no,
Janelle's a terrible person.
Marcus, they are tearing me up. Okay,
I bet they are. Tell them what you
the
said.
white folk are.
And you didn't
tearing-
say exactly what you said. You posted the post of what you said. But what you said in the video on that. Tell everybody what you said.
Yeah, I was on Threads. I love Threads. Threads is so much better than Twitter. And
For
all
sure.
I said was, "This is stemming from being in the store, and this woman had her pet dog in the fruit section." And it
Oh,
really made me upset. So I posted and I said, "I don't give a F." What'd I say?
You said F you and your dog.
Yes.
Is what you said.
yeah, that's crazy.
No, I need to read it properly so I can make sure.
She said,
First of all,
y'all-
let me
It's
say
better
this.
than
It has 3.2 thousand likes and it has 701 comments.
701 comments.
I said, "I don't give a F how bad your anxiety is. Pets
Oh
do
my
not belong in the grocery store. Order
And
order that shit to your door and get therapy."
See, it was the last part.
Yeah.
That's what you. That's
What
what
was
what you lost
crazy is
me.
people took it so literally, and I mean, majority of the people agreed with me. Majority of them did, but there was a percentage of people that were like, "You're awful." One person told me to kill myself,
Damn.
like, just because I don't want. I literally was like, just because I don't want dog hair.
Dog
And
lovers are crazy.
Then
though.
someone was like, "None of the grocery stores, the fruit is all sealed."
No.
There is open broccoli, open bananas. Like, what are you talking about?
That's why you gotta wash
Yeah.
everything when you get home. You gotta
Yeah,
wash
for
everything.
sure.
And then someone was like, "Why don't you just wash your produce after you leave?" I do.
I still don't want your dog licking my
Like,
grapes.
y'all are really trying
Oh,
to.
that sounds crazy.
But yeah,
That sounds a little crazy. But I was like,
I've been getting cussed out for 2 days now.
that's crazy. It's the part where you said they needed therapy. I think that's what triggered it. They ain't
If
mad.
you can't go buy some lettuce without your dog, you need therapy.
Was it a comfort dog? Or was it just somebody just bringing their dog?
It was just a dog. Now,
Oh, yeah.
I did pin that I was not referring to trained service animals.
Okay.
Not you went and bought the little vest on Amazon and put it on them and took them to the
Yeah.
store. No, I'm talking about actually trained service animals. That's different.
You're right on that though, because man, I be seeing people. We've gone crazy with the therapy dogs and help animals and stuff like they were registering everything at the airport. I've been on planes, people talking about this is my therapy dog, and it's a little Chihuahua that's shaking worse than the person.
Like,
Ain't
Like-
gonna-
someone said that they were like, oftentimes the dogs are being abused anyway because they don't even want to be around that many people.
yeah.
Yeah, facts. Man, speaking of being abused though, we got, and we were talking about grapes too and produce. So we got to talk about the dusty grape and how we're
We
being
are being
abused
bombarded
by
and
this
assaulted.
man and his refusal to lay down in the mid defeat.
He got to go away.
I've been saying that Drake needs to take 2 years off.
Well, I had said 1 at first, but I agree with 2.
No,
now.
he needs 2 years off. Be radio silent. Keep your money up. Do whatever you got to do. Invest in stuff like that, and then come out with an album and let us miss you for a minute. Let us remember why we love Drake in the summertime.
I don't miss him.
But it's too late because this dude. And Mez, I want you to respond to this and tell me how you feel when this picture hits it. This dude went and did this.
That shit look crazy.
Looks like toy soldiers.
You said what?
It looks like toy soldiers.
Can you do what?
Curse.
Oh yeah, go ahead, man.
This is a safe space.
Okay. He looks insane.
That's your cuss word?
No, I curse first, but I'm like, I know the algorithm sometimes be throwing stuff off.
Yeah, no, you good, man. Say what you gotta say.
Say it.
That shit look crazy.
I was gonna say it looks awful.
I'm just wondering, like, why? First of all, where's his PR team?
Man, he ain't gonna listen to nobody.
I was gonna say, do you really think that Drake hired people that are gonna tell him what to do?
He only listened to Chubbs.
It seemed like it. And my thing is, first of all, why are you? First of all, the whole setting of the picture is weird to me. First of all, why?
Where is this? This big old. What is happening?
It looks like a house that was built in the 1980s and never got remodeled. Yeah, it looks outdated. Everything's super wood, all that linoleum and stuff. But
also, what is on the mirror? What is that?
It's some old designs that your grandma used to have on the mirror and stuff like that. That's what it is.
Some gold things.
Yeah.
Ingrained in the. Stop it.
And then in the back, why the TV in front of a door?
Oh,
like,
what that is?
It looks like a door, some kind of a door or something. Like, I don't know.
Do y'all think that's his house?
It can't be. I hope not.
Probably got a house so big that he probably got a bunch of rooms that
just never been touched.
Yeah. So he's like, let me just use this room. Take this picture.
I don't know. But then we got to get to the thing the picture was about. So I guess he posted this photo.
The belly button is crazy.
Yeah. That's always a telltale sign.
The belly button got stretched out.
Yeah.
Like, so Mez, what do you say to this man? Like, what do you feel about this?
He need to go away for a little bit, man. Like let people forget about him. He got the lawsuit going on. That's what he need to focus on. Like, he look crazy. He just don't know when to stop.
And it's sad because it's like, even though I was once Kendrick started lighting him up, like I was like, I was all the way Kendrick. Like I understood it. Like, but at the same time, in the back of my mind, I'm like, we can't sit here and lie. Like the 2010s did not belong to Drake.
Literally.
Oh, for sure.
Yes, absolutely.
Like maybe even all the way up to maybe 22, you could say belongs
I don't
to Drake.
think anyone wants to deny that. He's making it hard for us to remind people.
Like,
I have no problem saying Drake was my #1 artist for over a decade. Like Drake on the summer, the winter, the fall, like everything.
Like it wasn't a club you couldn't go to that you knew you were not gonna hear Drake put out a banger.
Going up.
Yeah,
I think Kendrick did a great job, like pinpointing all his insecurities, like, and he like literally to the point where it's like, damn, he just.
I don't know what's worse, this photo or him getting mad at the mayor of Toronto for going to the Kendrick concert and calling him a lame for it.
Called him a goofy or something.
Yeah, he called him goofy. And then the mayor, first of all, the mayor apologized.
Yeah.
Like, what?
We are in a backward ass society, y'all. This is some type of.
But he's so sensitive, man. Like, I don't know. Like, what's the big deal? Like, who's not going to want to go to a Kendrick and SZA concert?
I mean, if you think, and mind you, the concert literally, like, I don't even remember them playing Not Like Us. It was not about Drake, and it wasn't even about Kendrick.
I remember it, boy. It was lit.
Right. But what I'm saying is, like, Kendrick really made the concert about like his dancers. SZA got more of like face presence. I feel like Drake is truly crashing out, and he has no idea of how to handle it.
Yeah. I don't think he ever expected it to go this bad.
No, I don't think
Nah.
he ever expected it to be.
I
like,
think
oh
he
my
thought it
gosh,
was gonna
the
be a-
heroes are against me.
I think he thought it was going to be a friendly beef. To do, and then at the end, Trev said the
But
whole
why
world
would you
turned
choose
on him, and he
someone?
was shocked. But my thing is, the
Why would
whole
you
world.
choose someone who you know, the way that he speaks, the way that he acts? Like, why would you choose someone who is so precise and intentional on what they do? That's so dumb. This is a
I don't think he
Pulitzer
had a
Prize
choice.
winner.
Because Kendrick been getting at him for years. Like,
This is a
Yeah.
decade long. Yeah, people forget. This started
I
like
think-
before the BET cipher.
What
in
I think,
2009.
what I think the problem is first of all, I think Drake just got so big that he thought he was untouchable
Yeah.
because he owned so
Yeah.
much market space, and he didn't realize there are just a few people in the industry you don't pick fights with. Eminem is one of them. You never pick a fight with Eminem because he's
Unless
going,
you're Mariah. She won that one.
oh yeah,
yeah,
that's the only L he ever took.
That's the only L he ever
That's the
took.
only L, and it's
Was
not
from
even that big of an L. So
But we
Right.
talking, I'm just straight rap beef.
yeah.
You don't mess with Eminem. Like there's somebody you don't with. Maybe prime Lil Wayne. I wouldn't have messed with because you just never know what's gonna come out of his mouth.
He's not battle tested though.
Yeah, he
Do
is.
you think Drake could ever stand in a group of people and battle rap anyone?
No, I don't think
No.
in that sense.
I
But
think
not in that
I could beat Drake in a
Now
battle.
but we can't lie that Drake has penmanship.
for sure.
He has penmanship.
No, I understand that, but I'm saying I don't think he is a battle rapper. I
No,
don't think
he's not a
just
freestyler.
off the
Like, that's
dome.
not
I
him.
think he needs to sit down. Granted, I have an opinion on his penmanship as well.
Yeah, because
It's falling
from
off.
what- from
I
what
feel
they
like you
say,
can evidently tell.
Hold on. What did he say? What you say, man? What you say?
that back-to-back song when he get out Meek Mill, Daylight, from what they say, is the one who helped him write that.
Most likely.
Remember,
if you
Kendrick,
listen
like,
to
your best
Drake's
work was a
song-
light pack. That's what he's talking about. Daylight.
Right.
Yeah.
If you listen to Drake's songs, if you really listen, you can tell when he's written his own verse versus someone else. Because when Drake writes his own verse, he be saying anything.
Yeah.
On
And we-
D4L,
We're gonna
with
come back to saying
Future
anything
and them,
too.
I'd be
later
like,
on.
sir,
we
what?
gotta talk about that.
but yeah.
But yeah, no, this picture. Let me take it down. I'm tired of looking.
Also, we're body shaming him. Let him have his BBL.
And that's
Oh,
the
yeah,
thing.
we can't do that. We
Let
can't.
him be snatched.
Of all the battles, all the diss tracks that came out, they said the one that upset him the most was BBL Drizzy. Like that's what they said. They said it was one of the ones that just
Granted,
upset him
was
more than ever
oh my god.
because he felt it was
Yeah,
childish and
I
whatnot. But then you come with these balloon abs where the rest of your body ain't ever been touched. Like you
He's
can,
proving Kendrick right in like literally with
yeah.
It's almost as if like if you're trolling, just say so because you've proven
Yeah.
him right in the craziest ways. But
I mean, Drake has always been problematic with the things that he's done and things that he says, his affinity for hanging out with really young girls, like and stuff like that. And so,
sleeping with all of his friends' women.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
do women
the biggest
care
thing.
about
And-
men doing like body work and stuff like surgery? Do women care about that?
Okay. Well, if you're saying yes, then how come it's so bad when men comment on women doing it? And I'm not saying you personally, but
You got
men
to
would.
start some shit, Marcus.
Hey, I'm just saying when men come out and we say, "Man, you look terrible," or you got hair done look crazy, your boob job look terrible, these tummy tucks looking crazy, your waist looking like unnatural. Men get told to shut up, like,
It
you
is
don't
a
know what
double
women go
standard.
through.
I
Then
can
men,
admit that it is a double standard, and it's not fair because I think that there should be a space where we can kind of hold people accountable and be like, you look.
But even the
Insane.
stigma of like a woman going to get her body done and a man getting their body done, that's two totally different things.
It is two totally different things. I just feel like, especially in Drake's situation, like,
Yeah.
it's
but what if
just
Drake says
he's-
what women say? He was doing it for him.
he does say what women.
Because if we say no, I'm just saying.
I think Drake is gay. I've thought this for a very long time, and I've
you think
accepted
he's
it.
allegedly gay, so we don't get sued somehow. I don't need. I ain't got the
Allegedly,
money.
I'm sorry. I think
got the money.
that Drake is very confused with his sexuality and who he is as a person. You know them mixed folks they be lost sometimes. His mama out here looking that way. His daddy is clearly a crackhead.
But that's what I think it is.
But I don't know if it's sexuality. But
I don't think it's sexuality.
I do. I think that he has like an obsession with having sex with a lot of his friends. That's what Future was talking about in all those different
discs. Well, the Weeknd. That's why the Weeknd and him stopped being friends.
A lot of people. I think Kanye West. I think he's addicted to sex, but I also think that it's because I think people like that have.
No, I think his problem is
them duck lips and all that stuff.
No, I hate that shit, man. When I be seeing him do the duck lips, I'm like, bro.
And I be sitting there like when Drake first dropped, and everyone was obsessed with him. I was like, y'all don't think he's gay? Like when I tell you, Jasmine and all, I wish Jasmine's on the show. Jasmine loved Drake. And I would be like, turn it off. Like I hated him. I was like, this man is gay. It wasn't until he started working with different producers that he sounded better. And I was like, okay, I like him now. But in the beginning, I was like,
I wasn't a big Drake fan at
first.
His
voice is annoying.
It was his voice was nasally.
He whines a lot.
But I think the problem is his biggest problem is, like you mentioned, his dad. I think the problem is he wants to so much be a part of a culture he never grew up in.
Hello.
And
you are a
missing
Jew.
That. He's missing that part of himself.
You are a Jew, Drake, and I bet he voted for Trump.
You think so?
He's Canadian.
He can't unless he's a U.S. citizen.
If he could.
Right.
I do think he would have voted for Trump. I do.
Yeah, but I think he's just missing out on he never got to know the black side of himself. And so he's just always.
But the thing was, we were okay with it. We were fine. I was like, he should have sat there and ate his food because Drake had it so good.
Drake is our fault.
That man said the N-word, and now I look back and I'm
like, it's our fault. We can't blame Drake. It's our fault. We let him get away with it. We like, oh well, he's half, you know.
But they gave him a hard time in the beginning. It's just like he consistently kept dropping good music. So then we forgot about it.
So many people backed him. You had so many people. We dropped so much bread to see Drake in concert.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm just like, oh my gosh, you are actually just a white Jew.
Yeah, and he just kept aligning himself with people who, you kind of feel like when he does it with 21 Savage, everybody rocks with him. So it's like
that's what Kendrick said. Kendrick listened to every single person he worked with and said they lied. You this, you need.
Yeah.
I was like, my God.
Hate to see it. But let's move on from him. Drake, man, just
okay, Drake. Just
go away, man.
Right.
Just go away.
Go be in the hills with Wemby.
Yeah. No, don't mess with Wemby.
No, I'm saying go become a monk or something. I'm not saying go be with Wemby.
Wemby, my boy.
Go figure yourself out.
I need Wemby to be healthy for the Spurs because we had a good draft.
I'm telling you right now, Wemby gonna come back a monster.
I hope so. All right, next thing we got to get to. Let's do this or that because we black. I put up some questions, made up some just because we had time, and it's in the Black Music Month, so I had some musical questions I wanted to ask. Okay. We'll go around the room. We'll start with you, Mez, then we'll go to Janelle. So these are a couple concerts, and then you got to tell me which one you would go to and why. A Jay-Z concert or a Lil Wayne concert? Which one are you going to?
Jay-Z.
Why is that?
I just went to the Cash Money reunion tour, like with Lil Wayne and them. It was cool, but Jay-Z is just Jay-Z. I don't know. Like, I can't. Wayne is my number 3. Jay-Z is my number 1. Nas is 2. So I'm always gonna go.
I was about to ask you that question. Like, who's the king of New York, Nas or Jay-Z? Because there's a big argument. People saying that lyrically, Nas should be
back and forth.
Wait, we got to put a pin in that because
we're coming back to it. Yeah, we're coming back to it.
Don't go too deep into it.
Yeah. All right. You, Janelle, which one are you going to? Jay-Z or Wayne?
That's really hard because
if you want to be ratchet or professional.
Are we saying like Lil Wayne is healthy and he's performing?
I'm talking about prime. I'm talking about prime of both of them. I'm talking about the Carter.
Jay-Z's prime. What was Jay-Z's prime?
Or Blueprint. The Blueprint era. I'll say Blueprint era.
I'd probably have to say Jay-Z. There are some songs by Lil Wayne that, when he was in his prime, are cemented in my mind. But Jay-Z, I've always felt like he's made luxurious rap. And I know way more Jay-Z songs. So, yeah, I'll say Jay-Z.
And Wayne be doing songs that, like, his catalog goes so, like, all over the place.
Yeah, you never know what you're gonna get.
Yeah.
For me, ooh, man, I can't believe I'm saying it, but Wayne in 01. Trev said he would go with Wayne in 01.
Trevor also really, really likes Lil Wayne.
Yeah. Part of me wants to go to the Wayne show because I really, man, the Carter 2 and 3 were great albums. But I think I'm gonna have to go with Jay because I know more Jay songs. And I feel like when Big Pimpin' came out, I was just like, that was like me finally getting into rap. I was old enough to digest rap the way I wanted to.
Back, man.
So
I'm
gonna have to go with Jay on that one. All right, next concert.
All right.
We're going back to the early 2000s on this one. You want to go 3 6 Mafia concert, or you want to? This should be easy. This should be a throwaway. Or you want to go to an Outkast concert? Which one are you going to?
Outkast for sure. Right. I've only seen seen Andre one time.
Was he playing the flute?
No. He was actually stupid. I would have walked out if it was a flute album.
Yeah.
You know, that was like my #1 most played album.
Stop. You keep trying to push this album. She keep trying to push
I
this.
I don't care. Sometimes I get really bad migraines. I think it's just from my medication. And if I'm like taking a bath, I would play that album and it was one of my top on at the end of the, Spotify does a thing at the end of the year. It was like #2. I know people didn't like it, but it's just the way the sounds are is just calming for me. I feel like you have to have ADHD or something, but like the sounds are very calming for me. But I get why people thought it was crazy. But
they weren't though.
I play it.
That's the crazy part about this.
I probably play it when I get
dumb
off.
Sound. I like calming spa sounds too. Sometimes, like when I just be needing to go in a room and just be quiet, I put on a little nature noise or something. That was the most annoying flute sounds that I ever heard in my life. It was terrible.
Maybe the setting, because I was going to work and I played it early in the morning. And I was like, nah.
No, I feel like you have to play. Like I said, I play if I have like a headache or if I've had a really long day.
If you got a headache, you will be better off turning it off and just sitting quiet.
Well, I loved it, and I'm certain that all of his streams were me.
Anyway, all right, here's the next one. Now, this one, I know what Janelle's gonna go to, but I want to see.
How you know?
Because I know you. I know you well enough to know this. We going to the Jeezy concert, or we going to the Future concert?
No, you know. Well, actually, I'm about to blow your mind.
Oh man,
Lula, you were a 3-6 fan. I cannot see that.
Oh yeah,
she was a big fan.
3-6 though.
You should tell us some good stories about her while you're here. You tell us some good.
She gonna kill me. You crazy? You about to send me up? Man, that's a. You know what? I've seen Jeezy so many times. I might go with Future. I've only seen Future maybe 3 times.
I ain't seen him one time.
I think I'll go Future. Only because I've seen Jeezy way too many times.
I've seen Jeezy once, but I'm gonna go Jeezy again because I don't know, the energy level was unmatched, and I felt like everybody was just on the same page. And it wasn't about like, I feel like Future's music, while I love getting ratchet every now and then, it's all the same after a while, man. Like Future, you can say it's not, but his topics, his stuff, and that's his purpose, is to talk about the same old stuff, get you hyped, get you ready to club.
Future is what we need for the gym. Like I wish.
Like it's a setting.
Future.
No, I love Future in the gym. Like it's like Migos for me. I ain't going to a Migos concert. I'm not personally going to, but put Migos on in the gym, I'm good to go. Like that gets me ready.
Have you ever been?
You say you wouldn't go to a Migos concert?
I don't think I would go to a Migos.
Can I tell you that I forgot I went to a Migos concert, and my friend literally unlocked a memory and reminded me that like I almost died at that concert, and it was amazing.
Lula said, man, it's better.
Yeah, I would give anything to go back to when Migos were together. Like I'm still mourning. Like I'll never be okay.
I don't know. I just was. I liked them. I don't know if I can sit through a whole concert.
Oh, I love.
Like, there's a lot of artists for me to now that I like, but I don't want to have them headline. Like, there's very few artists I think now that are capable.
Migos could have did a Super Bowl with as many hits as they had.
They had a run.
Yeah.
Like I remember the first time I heard Stir Fry, and I was just like, oh, we.
I'm talking about Migos like way back, like Trevor introduced. Did he introduce me to Migos? I don't know, but we talking about like mixtape Migos.
Yeah, they got hit.
Oh, yeah.
And they Locks.
No,
was
no,
like,
they got hits. They got hits. But that's why I feel the way I do feel about Lil Wayne too, because some of his mixtapes are like outrageously incredible. And I don't think Jay-Z has had that same level of success in the mixtape world as Wayne has
I
had.
agree.
And there's a lot of Wayne songs I love. Like I can hear to this day if they come on, I'm jumping on my seat. I'm getting
The
with
Dedication series was crazy.
Yes.
And the Drought series, yeah.
So I don't know. It's just sad to see how far he's fallen, but we'll talk about that later. All right, here we go.
I didn't answer the question.
Oh, you didn't answer because we already know. Future, go ahead, tell us why.
I actually would not choose Future.
Lies.
No.
You're only saying it because I said.
No. I the rapper, not the person. You know, I love Future. I love Future, but Future is awful in concert. Awful. That's actually the first time we saw Drake. It was Drake and Future. And Future, I never want to see him in concert ever again. He was terrible. It's too many drugs. I have seen clips of Jeezy. I would love to see Jeezy in concert.
Jeezy and Gucci were like.
Oh, I would love to see Gucci.
I saw Gucci on my 30th birthday in Vegas, and
he scares me. But
it was nice. Future Wayne got to a point where he was not human by Trev. That's what he said. Yeah, Future was bad. He was there for the check.
He stood in one corner the whole time.
Lula said Gucci, yes. Gucci was, and I was surprised, like, you know, when they come to clubs and stuff, we got Club Drace and Las Vegas, you know, and I was like, you know,
Drace. Is that still?
It's still there, yeah, it's still, and they still be having the stars roll through. So we knew he was gonna be there for my birthday. I was like, oh, you know, he just gonna come out, make an appearance, do one song. No, that man was on stage for like an hour. Like just pushing it out, man. It was so lit. Spent $700 for a bottle. I'll never do that again.
Bro, Vegas is overpriced.
It's a ripoff. It is a ripoff.
Miami too.
Yo, Miami too. I'm not a big fan of Miami, man. A lot of people love. I think Miami is one of the most overpriced and overrated places on earth. Like,
I'm glad people are traveling to different places now.
There's so much other places to go out here, man.
Yeah.
Like go to New Orleans, go to some of these other places.
Go out the country for that bottle price.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying.
You don't get stuck.
Get a passport.
Nah, you don't get stuck depending
on you get a passport. I'm scared Trump gonna be like, hey, nobody.
You gotta you be spending over $2,000 in Vegas, and you could send the same amount of money, go to Panama and be on the beach, like somewhere like.
For like a month, damn near.
Yeah. But all right, let's get back to it. Here's an easy one. Since they're going on tour together. I decided to put this one in here. Monica or Brandy? Who would you rather sit in the lounge and see? You know it's only gonna be like 100 people. So
oh man, I might have to go. Maybe Brandy.
-1. You know the one she killed.
Oh, yo.
Hey, I'm just saying.
Brandy, if you ever happen to see this, I do not condone what that man just said. Granted, you did it.
The views are totally of Marcus on that.
It is so fascinating how the public just forgets she killed somebody. Like literally killed somebody.
Best friends. Yeah. Oh, so Lula says Monica. I'm gonna go with Brandy. I think she has the better vocals between the two.
Yeah, me too.
But I think Monica has a better playlist, probably. The only problem with Monica is I've seen her live and she was not good.
Oh, really?
Her and Music Soul Child were terrible. Music Soul Child is terrible live. I don't think he's intentionally terrible. I think he just needs reality to catch up with him where you're not 20 anymore.
Earpieces? Because Anne Marie. Let me stop.
Anne Marie. Oh, that Tiny Desk was brutal.
Y'all just won't accept the fact. My thing is, she sounded just like she did.
No.
You being nah.
Sounds great.
I don't think she ever sounded good.
Watching music videos. If you ever saw her sing in real life, that's what she sounded like.
But she was. Her voice was cracking though in this joint. Like at least she sounded that bad, but was consistent. This one she sounded.
Okay, you talking about the Tiny Desk? Yes, I think that was.
Tiny Desk was,
maybe she was nervous.
Maybe, and she's been gone for a long time.
You didn't know she. Yeah, and my thing is, who called her up to do a Tiny Desk? She ain't have enough songs to even be doing a Tiny Desk that we.
I honestly feel like the last few Tiny Desks, I'm like, who?
I think they ran through such of a run of good artists that right now they're trying to search.
There's a lot of artists they could have chosen.
I think, but if you look at the views they've been getting, they have been significantly lower, and so now they're trying to like
Right, because I feel like the caliber from last year,
nostalgia
you had
bait.
so many.
Yeah.
Last year's Black Music Month, it was crazy. NPR went crazy last year. I feel like this year they didn't.
Probably got a lot of complaints, and the administration change, and NPR is funded by who?
Oh yeah.
By who?
So
Well, they're
federal
not
government.
funded anymore, right?
Oh yeah, now they're not, but yeah, they get federal money to do
I
this,
hope
so.
you people are happy.
So we gotta hear her screaming. But did you say Monica or Brandy? Did you say? Oh, she froze.
No, you said
Oh.
yours.
Damn, I thought
I thought she froze too. I was like, dang. All right.
To be completely honest, and I feel like this is why I be quiet. Unpopular opinion, I wouldn't want to go to either.
Damn.
People are so excited for this, and I'm like, I would choose Brandy. She has more songs that I would want to hear. I think that she has a better voice. Granted, there is one performance by Monica where she sang a gospel song at the BET Awards, and my God, I ain't never heard that woman sing before like that. I was actually shocked that she sang like that, because you're right. She
I feel like
have the best.
Whitney Houston pulled her up on stage one time. So if Whitney pull you up on stage, you obviously can sing. Like there's no
I
question
would-
that you have ability.
I would knock Brandy and Monica out with both hands to go see
Oh,
Whitney.
Me too.
I'd run them over with a car myself if I could bring Whitney back for a concert.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Okay, this question is how you feel right now. How you feel right now about these individuals. You want to go to a Drake concert or you want to go to a Wayne concert?
Drake.
Drake.
Hmm.
I want a different question.
I was just wondering. All right, next one is: would you rather have dinner with Martin Luther King or Malcolm X?
Malcolm X.
Oh man.
For sure, Malcolm X.
I would choose Malcolm X because I definitely realize I side more with his views. But I would love to ask Martin who he thought he was cheating on his wife with all these white women. That's what I want to know.
They all was doing it.
Opportunity.
Drake, please.
All right. Hey, Malcolm X was rubbing people off with talcum powder. So now let before we get into people's
No, I understand that.
personal lives.
But I really would love to ask Martin because like his whole platform was love and like
and he was
I
giving
really
it.
understand.
And he was practicing what he preached.
Yeah.
And you mad at him? He said, when all God's children, that's what he said, when all of them come together, black, white, yellow, red, some more white. That's what he said. Then he
Why
slipped
do
in his
all
room
of our
number.
great
Room
civil
222.
rights leaders? Why are they all connected to white people?
I mean,
One way or another, you got to be in America.
forbidden fruit, man. They
But
think
is
they-
it not crazy?
And they were
Like,
most of
all
them were
of them,
plants.
Nikki Giovanni, all of them.
Most of them were plants. How you get a what's the
Dr.
easiest
Umar.
way? Umar.
That school ain't never getting built.
It ain't ever getting built. And then people ain't asking for their money back. And I'm confused. I'm real confused on that.
Because they
Never
said,
been built.
listen, there needs
I
to be a
think-
study.
I think I would probably too have dinner with Malcolm X, even though religiously we might not agree. But I think, and this is the way I try to say it, because I feel like now, because of what Malcolm was saying and the things we're seeing now, we now discredit Martin and what he did and the sacrifices he made. I think Martin was who we needed for that time.
For
And
sure.
had he not existed, Malcolm was not going to get done what he got done. And you can get mad at me all day. Malcolm's approach would have turned into another war if everybody had gone with that.
And
I
I know a
think-
lot of people say that we should have stayed segregated, but it wouldn't have done nothing because they would ruin that anyway.
Yeah, Tulsa let you know that.
It was
Uh,
interesting too for us. We were going to be screwed anyway, but
Yeah.
I still feel like, especially when we went to Howard, I was like, segregation was the worst thing we could have done. Like, even if it wasn't going to be as good as the white people got,
Yeah,
it's the feeling of just being with your own, and they can't get in.
Malcolm. I think Martin was what we needed at the time. Malcolm is what we can use now.
Right, because
but-
I'll be like, Martin, shut up. That's what I would say.
But the problem is because, but real talk on that, the problem is we get the sanitized view of Martin Luther King, not all his other radical messages that were
if
very
you
more
just
so
Google
along.
other things he
Oh,
said.
Yeah, he said a lot of things that were pretty much in line.
Chance
With, what was that?
About JFK. Remember when JFK got killed?
Oh yeah. There's more to him than what they want to teach. They want to teach this sanitized version of him because they're scared we might learn other things that he was agreeing with.
The Kennedys loved Martin.
Yeah.
Well,
that's because they took the guilt off their backs for not doing as much as they could have done. But all right, next one.
I like Teddy though.
Next one. Teddy had a square head. Anyway, next.
His death was sad, and he has a really good documentary.
Well, he killed somebody too. So
I got a discussion for y'all.
Yes, he got a girl drowned. He crashed his car. They crashed into the little river or brook, and he got a car left her. And they paid to cover it up. You didn't know this? You like people that kill people.
I love Teddy Kennedy.
Yeah, Teddy.
He was the one that broke the news that Martin had been killed.
No, that was RFK. That was Robert Kennedy.
It's too many of them. Go on.
Yeah, it's 12 of them.
And they all died crazy.
Yeah, they all got the curse.
Well, I wish. I'm sorry.
The Kennedy case is for real.
Let's not get them. We're not even monetized. You can say it. Actually, no, because I value my job.
Because the one that's walking around sounding like death, he just won't go.
Yeah. All right, here's the next one. Play with Kobe Bryant or play with LeBron James?
Kobe.
I'm going Kobe.
You already know the answer. To this day, I told Trevor, if there's one thing that I need him to make possible, and Trevor makes anything possible, I want to meet LeBron James.
You want to
like
meet
not
him?
just like, oh, we're sitting at courtside. No, I want to like have a chance to meet him and talk to him. And if I could play basketball with him, I mean, Kobe, that's nice, but I would, and I don't even care about celebrities. I would weep if I have the chance.
Hey, Mez, did you have a question on that last one? Sorry, I think I could.
Yeah. For the this or that, I got a question for y'all.
Oh, go for it. Go for it. Go for it.
Drums or flats?
Hey, both of them.
Oh, you gotta pick one.
I like drums better. Easier to eat. I got to do all that picking like just.
You don't eat the flats right. That's your problem.
No, I eat the flats right. I turn them joints, slide them down. Pause. I tell you, hey,
I don't rock it.
I like flats. I don't have a problem. I said both of them. But if I gotta choose, I can literally. You don't need but one hand with that drum, 2 fingers, and you good.
Yeah.
Like you good. Why? And there's less meat on the wing than there is on the drum.
Thank you.
There's less meat.
I don't understand people who go with flats, and this majority go with flats.
And it's the women because y'all think it's luxurious.
This is a form of racism.
Women like flats because they feel like they have to request it.
I don't know what they did to y'all when we was slaves or something. I don't know what they did to y'all, but listen.
Drums are so much easier to deal with.
Hopefully, I know this video gonna be on the internet forever. Wingstop, if you ever see this, every time I select all flats, you motherfuckers don't give me all flats, and I've had it.
What Wingstop you going to? They maybe just don't like you.
I don't think,
I think they probably
every
see
time I'm there, they're very rude to me.
No, I feel like ladies like flats because it's something they have to request, and when they get it, they feel like they're getting their way. So that just makes them feel good and think it tastes better.
Where did you conjure up, Marcus?
That's what it is. Y'all just gotta have your way.
Where did you conjure up that the reason we want flats is another way of us getting our way?
Because y'all be having nails and all that, and the flats make it worse. It make the debris be all in your fingers and whatnot. If you just ate a drum, you could just pick it up better. And
you can get food in your nails either way. I would just hope that they're scrubbing them and washing them.
Cynthia Erivo.
Hold on.
Because I ain't no way she wiping.
Marcus, I'm about to hang up because I'm not.
Without sticking that keyhole, ain't no way she getting past that.
She probably does. She probably cleans them. Her nails be snatched though.
She's just scary. But nah.
Yeah, I'm going all flats. Give me all flats.
There was another one too. I had an argument with someone over baked bean at a cookout, baked beans or mac and cheese. Which one's more important?
Mac and cheese.
And I definitely said mac and cheese, but no, Janelle, I don't trust you because you will be liking cheese. So I
like mac and cheese. Oh my gosh,
wow.
When we saw John,
she don't like Lil Wayne. She don't like cheese.
Did I say I don't like Lil Wayne, sir?
Today you didn't.
I'm asking you. Did I say that I don't like
Kinda.
Lil Wayne? I said that I don't prefer him. There are other rappers I prefer over Lil Wayne. I completely understand why a lot of people love him and historically why he has a legacy. All
right. Here's one for the fellas. You get a date. You choosing Beyonce? You choosing Rihanna?
Rihanna?
I'm about to say.
Yeah, I'm
You
just.
can ask me.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
You know I'm choosing Rihanna. I'd leave my husband for Rihanna.
what? I'm just wondering how that's. I'm wondering, and I don't wish nothing on nobody,
And I love Beyonce.
but I'm
She's
wondering
good.
how long this marriage with her and him gonna last
I think it's gonna last a very long
With who?
time.
with ASAP.
ASAP? No, I think
I think ASAP is a completely different version of himself. I did not think that this marriage was gonna last either, but
I think she got him
they,
purely
as
business
coming from
minded
a
now.
happy marriage, I know a happy marriage when I see one. They are genuinely happy. And
yeah.
I think they're gonna be together for a long time.
Okay, Janelle. Last one's for you. Last one's for the ladies in the chat. Last one. All right. Would you rather meet Denzel and have dinner with him, or you want to meet Michael B. Jordan?
I knew you was gonna say that.
And the other one you'll never get to see ever again in life. You never can watch their movies ever again if you choose the other.
Oh, I'm Denzel. How dare you? How dare you? As soon as no,
Without that part, who you mean?
No, I would probably choose Denzel just because I think that having a conversation with him would just blow my mind. Like, yeah, Michael B. Jordan's cute. We know that. And he probably is someone
His
to have a
breath
great
stink.
conversation
I
with.
bet his breath stink. He looked like his breath stink.
No, I think it smells
Oh.
better now.
Yeah, wow.
But no, I would really love to meet Denzel and just sit down and talk to him. I think
Have
that
y'all
would
seen
be,
that thing that's been going viral with you got to pick one or the other? Is 200,000 with no problem, like you get it up front, or you flip a coin for like 10 million.
Oh yeah, I seen that. I'm taking that 200,000
Me
every
too.
time. Why would I not take a guarantee?
why would you not take guaranteed money?
I feel like you only take that gamble with the other one if you already got money.
I was gonna say if you already got
Right.
it,
Yeah.
Yeah, if you got it, then absolutely, like take the risk. But I mean, some people live on the edge like that. Some people will take it and say, "I'm already doing fine right now. I might not be rich, so if I
Right.
get this, dope. If I don't, all right." But like 200,000 right now could do some things for
You
me.
can do some things, but 10 million, I don't know. But
10 million would change my life. I'd disappear.
Huh?
It'd be
yeah,
just-
y'all would never.
Oh,
I
yeah.
would like turn off this camera right now.
I'm closing the laptop.
Bye, Janelle. Damn, send you a check. Thanks for everything you did, but
Oh, thank you.
I'll send you a check.
If I got a check in the mail, I would know.
But see, it'll be in
They didn't say how
Zaire.
much the check was.
That's even better.
It'll be in Zaire's name.
You know I'm happy
And
about
I'd
that.
be like, if you want to share with mom, you can.
no, give him all the money. Give him all of the money.
But yeah, no, 200,000 easy, bro. Like easy. All right, let's move on to these other topics real quick. We'll breeze through them, and that'll be it. We got to talk about this, man. Lil Wayne, man.
Damn.
Lula, I know Lula here. She's a huge Lil Wayne fan. Huge Lil Wayne fan.
Yes, she is.
I think it's time to say you're done, bro. You cooked. Like you washed. And I don't say that in a way that's mean. I think the greatest rappers, the greatest lyricists have always known when it's time to bow out of the game.
Yeah.
And I think that's one thing. People talk mad stuff about Jay-Z saying he corny and he whack now, which is usually people that didn't grow up in his prime and don't know how good he was
Yeah.
and is. But
There's-
like he knew
there's-
when to leave. He knew when to leave and became business minded, focused, and he's built an empire. Billionaire. You got your even people like Ludacris. He realized the game was going a different direction than he wanted to go. Got out, became an actor. T.I. for all his problems, same thing. Knew when it was time to let go.
Another one who has
Hits.
For sure.
Who would you rather go to, a T.I. or a Luda concert?
T.I. for sure.
Yeah,
I'm going.
that's
Luda.
that's a hard one though.
I'm going Luda,
Listen,
man.
yeah.
I don't know. I might go Luda because
I know more T.I. music than Luda.
Chicken and Beer and Red Light District I was blasting those albums like crazy. But T.I. T.I. got some hits though.
Yeah.
But those rappers knew when to let the game go, and I think Lil Wayne should be at that point right now.
But I don't think Lil Wayne's lyrics, his lyrics are still fire. He's still rapping.
You said that, but let me read these lyrics to you, just because you said that.
All right.
Mez just said, I want y'all to know, Mez said his lyrics still fire. So I'm going to read these lyrics to you right now.
What song is this from?
This is from his song, Hip Hop, from his new album, The Carter 6. Just came out like 2 weeks ago. The first verse. Uh, bitch, make a nigga rich, rich, rich. I like the pussy deep dish when it goes squish, squish, squish. Carter 666 demon time tick, tick, tick. Barrel to your temple like a pimple, nigga. It goes zit, zit, zit.
Drake wrote that.
No, I don't. Yeah.
Promethazine, I don't smoke gasoline. Fuck you, no Vaseline. I like my hose tangerine. You like them orange, bro? You like Oompa Loompas? That
When
what
you
we're
read
saying.
it like that, sometimes things sound better on
Maybe he meant shave.
It didn't sound better on the beat. I literally almost had to pull the car over when I heard this. I was like, what are you saying? I got that Coke, no caffeine. That's your problem. That's your problem. I emptied the
At
whole.
what age is it not cool to talk about being on drugs?
Man.
Like, when do we stop that?
30, you should not be rapping about.
Because I'm
No.
rapping about my money, my luxurious things, my nails.
Yeah, but this is the problem. He said, I emptied the whole clip magazine. Everybody woke. I sell dreams. Got it out of the mud. The can clean. Can't trust the love. I ain't green. I cut them off like gangrene. So now we're rhyming green with green again. You know how you love to be rhyming the same thing? It's the art of war. I'm painting. Walk it like a target on my feet. Taking it to heart just for the beat. And what were you saying, Mess?
Yo, some of them songs, bro, he was rapping. You might have picked some of the lyrics that had no business rapping. Might have been on that promethazine and that coke, but yeah, those are terrible. What you just read.
I like my hose tangerine. Like, who says that? You said same. Same. Like, no, I'm just like, man, he has absolutely nothing to say that he hasn't already said. And I think that's a bad place to be in.
That's the problem. I think that
no growth.
I think that there is something happening with celebrities in that age bracket. And it's like they're scared of aging. So they're trying to stay in a specific era of their life. And it's like it's okay to evolve and talk about other things. And like maybe music isn't like try a different avenue or something like that. I don't know. I just feel like.
But do you think like because Wayne is pretty much a recluse now. You can't really go out there and live your life and have the same normal experiences as the average person. So what could he possibly rap about?
But that's other.
I'm saying he can't rap about.
Like, my thing is, and let's go ahead and wrap the other topic into this because the next topic was about Jim Jones and Nas and how Jim Jones is saying that he is more relevant than Nas ever was. He's got more bangers. He said he got more bangers. Now you got rappers like Nas. Nas has gotten older, graceful. And I think, and his rap has aged with him. Like the last album he had, like this man is rapping about life experiences, getting older, realizing that the game he used to play is not the game that he plays now. Like where he saw himself, like rapping against his old self, like literally saying like that dude was stupid. Like the things he lost, the things he let go of that he should have held on to. Wayne is still talking.
You mean Jim Jones?
No, I'm talking about Wayne. Still. Wayne is still rapping like about cars and hoes and being tangerine.
Yeah, like he has no other life experience.
And if he mentions getting head in another song, I'm gonna lose my mind because he's got to mention it in every song. It's just like you got nothing to say. Let's see what Lula put in the comments. It's definitely way that you're reading it too, Marcus. Of course, it's gonna sound stupid like that. Most lyrics to songs sound dumb, but lyrics shouldn't be dumb. I don't agree with that. I don't
know.
Lyrics should never sound
because
dumb.
Clips is out here dropping flames.
But like songs that just sound good on the beat, like
and that's what we got Future for,
huh?
Like that's what we got Future for. But I don't I don't expect that from
Future
Wayne.
Knows he's not a good rapper.
Yeah,
right.
But he gonna mumble his way and do some noises and pump us up and get it. Like that's what Future's for. Wayne was supposed to be a lyricist. Wayne was supposed to be maniacal on the beat. This sounds stupid. It sounded just as stupid. Please go listen to the song, Lula. It's called Hip Hop. It sounds stupid. And then he's got the Peanuts for Elephants. Peanuts.
Oh, that one was terrible.
Oh my god.
Huh?
That shit was terrible.
It's like Peanuts for an elephant or something.
It's for real.
Do you think that it's possible? And I forget what I was going to ask.
But yeah. So Jim Jones is out saying that he's a greater rapper than Nas. For me, on that point, He's talking about something. My kids don't even listen. They don't know nothing about Nas. For me,
I'm
if
sure
you're
your
in hip
kids don't
hop,
know nothing about nothing, Jim.
yeah, if you in hip hop and you haven't taught your kids about Nas, you failed. You failed in teaching them about hip hop, in my opinion. And as an artist, he should know better. Mez, you're a New York guy, like you're a big Nas fan. How did you feel when you heard him saying that stuff?
I know Jimmy's great at marketing. So his whole thing is if you attach your name to somebody that high, like outrage marketing is a real thing. So everybody has been talking about Jim Jones. There's people who had no idea who he was. He attached himself to Nas, and now everybody's talking about him. And you know, nowadays everything is about impressions. So when these marketing dollars and everything is going, they want to see what are your numbers like. And if they see Jim Jones' numbers are skyrocketing through the roof because everybody's fucking talking about him, it's the same thing Kanye does. Remember when H&M did the coolest monkey and everybody went to their website to see it? That's smart, actually. So now everybody's talking about him.
Yep.
That's what it's about.
Yeah, I know, and I definitely know.
His mind, does he think he's better than
yeah, it's building relevance. But it's for me, the problem is we got a new generation around. And yes, it's on us to teach them better because this is just outrageous. When I heard it, I started laughing. Like I was like, "This man can't be real." Like because I knew he wasn't for real. We got a whole new generation thinking that Nas is whack, Nas is boring. He ain't selling records. He ain't going on tour. And it's like, what would you do if you're Nas in this situation? Like, do you just be like, whatever? My thing is why attach yourself to Nas? Because he could have easily said,
"I could answer that for you."
Because he knew
Nas is not gonna answer him back.
Yep.
Everybody already knows where Nas is solidified. He can't knock him up or down. Nothing he can do can change that. The only thing he can do is ride that coattail. So it only benefits Jimmy. It will not hurt Nas. So why not attach to him? And Nas ain't gonna shoot at him. Like Nas is solidified. So to me, that was the smartest target to pick.
Do you think Jay-Z would have shot back?
Hell yeah. On this new album?
You think Jay would have shot back at Jim?
Sure. Jay-Z's petty. He's super fucking petty.
Okay.
Nobody has ever really dissed Jay and he didn't shoot back at him, even if it's subliminally.
This is my question though. You from New York? You from New York?
I grew up there, but I've been in Charlotte for so long. Yeah.
Okay. What's going on with your girl Remy?
Bro, I don't know what's going on with her.
Remy and Clarissa Shields, man. Have y'all not been seeing this?
Yeah.
First of all, Clarissa Shields just like it's 2003. And,
both of them are embarrassing.
But my thing is, I would never run off at the mouth at her.
No.
Who?
Clarissa Shields? Have you seen that woman fight?
Remy gets people killed. Y'all forget why she was in jail. She ain't gonna fight you.
And that's fine.
She's gonna get you killed.
But,
like Clarissa Shields could absolutely whoop Remy's behind. But Remy's not lifting a finger.
I don't think Papoose would even let her get hurt because it's still his baby mom. Like, I don't even think he would let them get to that level.
Yeah, I think Papoose, honestly, the whole situation is ridiculous. As a Love and Hip Hop fan, and I mean, back then, I don't even know if it's still on, but back then when it was Chrissy and Jim Jones and Remy Ma and Papoose, I was all in. So I agree with you. Jim is just doing this for attention.
And
I watched him on Shannon's podcast. First of all, Ocho Cinco is a crackhead. I don't know what's wrong with him. But even Jimmy coming for Shannon, talking about like the way you dress, you need to wear baggier clothes. Jim, you're living in 2003. Like, I really think that his brain thinks it's 2003 and that we're supposed to stay there. Like, he is the rustiest, dustiest, mustiest looking Negro on the planet trying to come at Shannon Sharpe. You're coming for Nas. And again, coming for people that you know aren't going to come for you, it's only because you need to ride away for a second. Who cares about Jim Jones?
He's got a core fan base.
I mean, yeah, okay, but like
he sees.
I know he sees TikTok. I know he sees all these other artists, probably like their old songs blowing up again because of TikTok. And he wants to ride the wave. And he's probably like, ain't nobody asking me to do these like millennial tours and stuff like that. Right. Don't nobody want to see no Jim Jones. If you and your husband Chrissy don't just go somewhere, I don't have time for this. And yes, I meant husband.
Yeah, I figured he did.
Like, or fiance, because I know they ain't married yet. Sir, take your musty self somewhere. Man. Like, bringing people down, and that's what's really frustrating me.
Oh, he can't bring him down.
No, I'm saying just thinking that you can't. Talking down on people is what I should have said.
Okay.
Talking negatively on people who it's for no reason. To me, that is the lowest of the low. Trying to make yourself bigger by bringing someone else down is so pathetic to me. Like, it makes me cringe. And yeah, he's trending. And I bet I'm gonna go on the internet and Ballin' and all them other dumbass songs is gonna be trending, and that's exactly what he wants.
Because think what everybody's saying. Like, what songs did Jim Jones have?
Right, who is Jim Jones?
Everybody's talking about all,
Yeah.
and people are gonna go look him up. His numbers are gonna go through the roof. So it works business wise.
Granted, Nas is gonna probably have. You're gonna see his songs
For sure.
Yeah.
True.
So he's just helping him, honestly.
And hopefully all them new kids will be like, you know, well, who's Nas? Like, they just go look at it and find out.
Yeah, I hope they hear Jim Jones and is like,
because really, like, the only song I really know from Jim Jones is Ballin'.
Because you're not his target audience either.
Yeah, I've never.
Also, let's not act like if it wasn't for Joel Santana, Jim Jones would be nobody. Let's not play like Joel's was like, okay, I guess because you're nice to us, we'll put you on.
No, it's actually the opposite. They found Joel's.
Same thing.
All right. Well, that's been a show tonight, y'all. We had a show tonight. We had to talk about Drake's abs, unfortunately, but we had to take that detour, and I hope y'all enjoyed taking that detour with us. Before we go, any parting words? I want to start with Mez. I know you got a podcast. I want to tell the people what it's about and where to find you.
Pretty much, we talk about everything. It's called Mez Drinks and Chill. You can find it on Spotify, Deezer, Apple Podcasts. You can just look it up, Mez Drinks and Chill. And y'all can follow me on Instagram at Mez Drinks and Chill, on my personal page, Mez Black Label.
Hey, and they be making some cool merch and everything too. So y'all make sure y'all support the man in that.
Yeah.
Janelle, what you got coming up? What's going on?
I'm on punishment. I'm not supposed to be doing nothing. I was traveling so much last month. I do have some content coming. But that's it. I'm on punishment until August.
Well, with that being said, I know I always got to end the show with something to tell y'all. So here we go. Ladies, I appreciate y'all putting on the chemical deodorant like we asked. Smelling right. You got everything going, but if I got to leave the toilet seat down for you, please remember to wipe your booty partially off the seat.
Oh, shit.
It's hot outside.
Who is not?
Your skin is warming up a little bit.
Marcus, I need you to make a list of these
tired
people
of you
calling the police.
Just at least look back before you get up and just walk out. And to me, you should be looking back. You got to wipe. Now I'm concerned. So look around the toilet seat, wipe them little rubber flakes off, and give me a clean place to sit down to. And I'll appreciate that. Fair.
And don't bring your dogs in the grocery store.
And even if they, help you see or anything like that, or keep you from having seizures, because Janelle said they don't.
No, if it's a
Don't get on threads and slander you.
animal, they have every right. Because I don't want you passing out in the store and we don't know what to do.
Pass out outside. We love y'all. We hope to see y'all. We hope to see y'all next week. Actually, maybe not next week because it's 4th of July. So the week after next. We hope y'all have a wonderful time. Stay safe. Don't hold fireworks in your hands because every year somebody do it and blow their hands off. With that being said, we love you. Peace. See y'all next week. Peace.